Really quick review of DIY Cage's reptile cage. So this is the 4-foot by 2-foot by 2-foot cage we got for Noodle, the surprise rescue rat snake. It was about $280, I think. So what I like about it is, surprisingly, I thought for the price it was going to come with like plexiglass front, but this is actual glass. And it came with a thermostat. I need to get a ceramic heating bulb. Right now she has a heating pad in there keeping her warm. But I don't have any place in my little town, so I have to drive an hour out of town, hour and a half actually, and get her a heat bulb. So it came with a thermostat and it came with a humidity, which it's reading high because I moistened all this Eco Earth to get it to break up to put in there. It came with the electrical installable for the ceramic bulb and for lighting. You know, I think it was a reasonable price for all of that, plus easily assemblable. It only took an hour with a drill. And, you know, considering a 40-gallon Exoterra with just the tank would have costed like $200. So this being 200-ish, you know, 280 for something way bigger with all the electrical installed, I'm happy. However, it came with one piece of photocopied paper on how to assemble the box. There was no instructions for putting the thermostats in these little holes. So originally we had the electrical wires coming through there because we didn't realize those were inserted in those holes. There was no directions for that. It came with a padlock that doesn't even fit to the glass. You know, it did come with the hardware, but the screws don't even tighten all the way to the glass, so it falls off every time you try and use it. The light bulb it didn't come with a light bulb, which, oh well, but the light itself was bent. I don't know if you can see it up there, the big bend in there. But it still worked. But the material, you know, they went with real glass, but this material is like a PVC coated, almost sponge foam board. It's like a firm foam board. It's not even like plywood. It was very bendable, very flimsy. I actually put it up on this dresser because I'm afraid if anybody leans on it when they're standing up, it's just going to snap. So I wish it would have been made with like a PVC coated plywood, so it was more sturdy. I'm not sure why they didn't go with that, probably because it was cheaper. But it is it worries me that, I always have the hiccups. It worries me that if anything gets stuck on this, because I was going to put this lower and put the other snake's cage on top of this one. I'm not going to do that because I'm afraid that even that tank will bend this thing, because it's just not that sturdy. So, but for the price, I'm still happy. and as long as I keep it up here so it doesn't get leaned on, pushed on, or anything, I think it'll last just fine. And definitely gave her probably 3 or 4 times the space that she had. I put her old hide in here because I wanted her to have something that she smelled like. And she did go through that, but once she located this hide that she actually fit all the way in, she picked that over her old hide right away. So, 2 thumbs up. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up because there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that helped with putting it together. So, now I just need to get the heat bulb, and I think this will keep her happy going forward. I plan on getting more tree branches because she is a climbing one. I wish I would have gotten footage of her exploring it originally, but I didn't. The light bulb that we had bought to put in there, we bought an 18-inch because we didn't measure and it didn't fit. So I couldn't record her exploring her cage initially. But she's definitely a climbing snake, and so we're definitely going to get, I think I'm going to get a hosta plant to grow through this around some branches, and we will build like arches, branches, not something that she can get too close to the heating element, but definitely some climbing branches to come. It can't even fit under its hide.